clear focus on things, mental clarity, just general mentality towards everything I do. Man, so much stuff's come with it aside from the weight loss and the muscle gain.
All right, here we are today in Powerhouse Gym Southside with MPT Rebuild Success client and story Sean Woods, all the way from Coffs Harbour, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Just a casual 3-hour drive to get here today, mate.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Yeah,
so,
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, amazing. So we're here to run through a chest and probably a little bit of shoulder workout.
Yep.
And just have a basic chat about how you lost 17 kilos of fat.
17 kilos, yeah.
And gained
2 kilos of muscle.
2 kilos of muscle
Yeah.
in under 6 months.
Under 6 months, yeah.
Awesome, let's do it. All right, so we're just warming up for our first exercise, which we're going to do incline dumbbells.
Yep.
I just have my hands on your chest, not because I want to fill you up, but because palpation or touch actually helps with my muscle connection.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You notice a big difference
there?
there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So while we're catching our breath in between sets, what were your rebuild results? So we're clicking over 6 months, I think, on Monday.
Yep.
Today's Friday, so
Yep.
2 days.
Yep. So fat dropped 17 kilos, muscle gained 2, maybe just over 2 kilos, and quality of life is just 100% in comparison to what it was.
So a bit of extra energy, you reckon?
Absolutely, yeah. Mindset shift, everything, yeah.
Amazing. So what was your first 12-week goal? And what was your first 12-week result, sorry?
I think my first 12-week goal was to hit 95 kilos, and I set it at that just because I couldn't crack 96. No matter how many different things I tried on my own, couldn't crack 96.
Okay.
So I said, get me to 95.
What were you starting at, for context?
103.
Okay, so 103, you wanted to lose, what's the mass on that, 8 kilos?
8 kilos.
What did you lose in the first 12 weeks?
I got down to 85.4, about 16, 17 kilos.
So 10 kilos past where you wanted to get?
Yeah, well, once I got to 95, I went, this is out of control. Like, let's keep going, see where we can get to. My goals just kept changing as the progression came.
Amazing, yep. And what do you think was the difference maker? Because you tried a fair bit before the rebuild.
Yeah, I committed really hard to it.
Yeah.
Which, so on my part, that definitely helped. I gave it 100%, but the guidance through the whole thing.
Okay.
So you guys were constantly in touch. CJ was really good, and he held me accountable too, which really helped.
Accountability is key.
Yeah, man. I was worried about going for that snack, knowing that I had a catch-up call in 2 days. I'm like, just stick to it. And then after the first 2-3 weeks, everyone started seeing it.
Amazing, yeah. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because oftentimes it's the first 1 to 2 weeks that's the hardest.
Yeah.
Like you said, I want to go to the snack. All the bad habits are kind of kicking in.
Yeah.
But then once you get that kind of momentum happening, it compounds, doesn't it?
Yeah. Once I got to about 95, I just went, holy shit, like, these results are insane. Like, let's just keep going.
Let's get to the next level.
Yeah, and then once I got down all the way to in the 80s, it just blew my mind. I haven't been in the 80s since early 20s. Like,
Incredible, yeah. And your best DEXA scan read 6.5%, didn't it? 7% body fat, 6.5 kilos of total fat on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you'd never gotten close to before.
Nah. Not since I was 12. Yeah.
Since you're 12, yeah, exactly. It's funny, man, because I always say to blokes, you're the oldest you've ever been, and you're in the best shape you've ever been in.
Absolutely.
Which a lot of people don't think that's possible, but as we keep showing, and as you guys keep proving with our system, it happens.
Absolutely.
Many reps later.
What were you doing wrong for years and didn't realise until now?
Watching the videos before I started training definitely made a big difference. I made a few minor adjustments to the things I was already doing in the gym, and the difference in the way I felt after it was massive. I was drained, I was gone. My muscles were actually fatigued. I used to go to the gym, spend an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym because I thought, more time under tension, more muscle.
More volume.
Yeah, just wasn't the case. Using correct form after watching the training videos before I go into a workout, knowing what I was doing before I was doing it, it's a huge difference. I'm fatigued in 45 minutes. in comparison to me being able to train for 2 hours. There's no way I'd be able to do that with group form.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Well, the idea is to stimulate, not annihilate.
Yeah, yeah.
And especially when you're doing it naturally.
Yep.
A lot of the times we follow guys, you know, fitness influencers that are on a bunch of growth tests,
Yep.
you name it, and we're trying to replicate the stimulus that they're using to get that response. We can't do it as naturals.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend 3 hours in the gym. In fact, we're in and out in what, an hour, I think?
Yeah.
Hour and 15, depending on how busy it is.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, off the back of that, what are some of the things you've tried before doing the rebuild?
Tried a few different PTs, even hired a strength and conditioning coach once, tried to push me a direction I didn't want to go, and just chose not to stick with that. EBT challenge.
EBT.
EBT, that's what it was. Yeah, the 8-week challenge. It was probably more of a challenge to get any weight off. I had too many options, and I did CrossFit for a while. CrossFit actually, I did get down to 96 kilos. Like I said, that was kind of the stop point for me. I couldn't get past 96. Done that with CrossFit, but I also injured myself like 3 times probably through the process. Then had to take a break, and because I wasn't dieting properly, 103 kilos within 4 weeks. Like,
spot on. And the other one you told me about, by Andy Frisilla?
Oh, I've done 75 hard. I saw that all the way through. But look, I got great results from that. My diet wasn't the best. Like, you pick your own diet, so I picked my own diet. No knowledge of what I was doing. I just picked what I thought was good. I'm like, 2,000 calories, that's less than what I'm probably eating. Next to no nutrients. I just Googled a meal plan basically and went for it. And so my results physically weren't that great. Had great mental results. Sort of turned myself into a do it kind of bloke. Yep. Which I think still helped me with this. Sticking to it so strictly.
Sure. So would you say that the structured nutrition plan, like this is exactly what you eat, that kind of helped you as well?
Massively.
Yeah.
And there's no thinking involved.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the plan sent to you. Like everyone says, if it's not in the plan, it doesn't go in your mouth, and that's it. The rest is history.
That's it. Right down. There you go. One. Just one more. Go all the way down though, man. I got you. Right, one more. Full stretch. Got it. All right, so we just done what, 2 working sets?
Yeah.
On incline chest press. You're looking good, man. While I've got you here, you lost 17 kilos in total.
Yeah.
What was something not on the scale that's changed for you?
Mentality.
Yeah.
Just general mentality towards everything I do. Clear focus on things. I think the eating definitely played a big part in that.
Yeah.
Mental clarity. Man, so much stuff's come with it aside from the weight loss and the muscle gain.
Amazing. So what about things like mood, energy?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And mentality, when I say mentality, kind of covers all that stuff. Mate, I wake up, have your greens, hydrate, and that's it. I'm set for the day.
Set for the day.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sends me off. I get to work with a clear vision. Come home with plenty of energy for the kids. It's great.
Incredible.
Many reps later.
What was the biggest lie about weight loss that you believed before doing this?
It'd have to be that you can out-train a bad diet, which is the biggest crock ever. You can't. I used to kill myself in the gym. I'd go for 2-3 hours, bulk cardio, weight train till I was completely exhausted, go home with nothing left in me, and it done nothing for me. I thought, well, look, I'm flogging myself in the gym, I'm doing plenty of cardio, I can more or less eat what I want within reason. One thing you've taught me about training is it's about stimulation.
Yeah.
There's no need to annihilate yourself in the gym. That's not how it works. Yeah.
It's more about focusing my muscle connection on stimulating them. That's right.
Many reps later.
What were some of the myths that you believed about fat loss before doing this?
I'd say the biggest one was all calorie deficits are created equal. They're not. With the meal plan I got off you, it was really just set and forget. So I didn't have 10 options for breakfast, 10 options for lunch, 10 options for dinner. The food that I had filled me perfectly, kept me fueled throughout the whole day. There was no stress.
Yeah.
There was no stress of having to pick an option and then trying to change it up because I feel like I've had too much of that, I've had too much of this. It was the same feeling day in, day out. If there was anything that I felt wasn't sitting with me properly. I knew all I had to do was message you guys or call you guys and you changed it up for me, but it just wasn't the case.
Yeah, and I think the key for you guys listening at home to what you said then is that the meals that we chose, or that I chose for you, kept you full and fueled for your day while you lost fat at speed.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to lose fat fast, but then they don't want to eat the same thing every day.
Yeah.
And it's the only way you can do it and still feel full and be fueled to do what you do, which for you was at the time a little bit more of a labour-intensive role.
There was still plenty of playing it. I've still got snacks.
Correct.
I still get to have snacks, and I enjoy those snacks twice as much, especially once you get a couple of weeks in, you have been eating the same stuff. Like I said, when you get used to the feeling of feeling good, you don't want to change anything.
Exactly. It's addictive.
Yeah,
the feeling that you get from eating the same stuff every day that's been designed for you, your body composition, outweighs the snacking and having multiple options and
hit you hard.
Doing all the stuff that got you to 103 kilos at 24% body fat in the first place. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. We're done with our hammer strength over here. We're going to move into the last exercise for chest before we do a bit of pump up stuff. This one's peg fly. So the idea is just stretch at that plane and then contract. What would you say for somebody at home that's a little bit skeptical or on the fence about doing a rebuild with me?
I was skeptical, just as I'm sure a lot of other people were. You'll probably see some before photos and the results speak for themselves. So hey, stop thinking about it, jump in and act, or you'll be thinking about it forever.
Amazing.
Many reps later.
Alrighty, so we're in between sets, just having a rest. I've actually printed off your before and after in body scans. Basically what we're looking at here is when you started. On the 2nd of the 1st, you were a New Year's resolution client. You had 79 kilos of fat-free mass. This scan, which was done on the 1st of the 6th, so you could call it 6 months technically. A little bit under, but that's okay. Your fat-free mass on the scan is 81.1. So that's gone up by 2.1 kilos. So you gain 2.1 kilos of fat-free mass. So muscle, hydrated muscle or bone. I don't think your bone can grow in 6 months. So that's insane. You know, you've got one of the top guys in the industry, Jeff Nippard, who is also a natural, little Canadian guy that's got tons of followers on YouTube, boasting about gaining like 1.2 kilos in 12 months. And he was in a surplus. He got a bit fluffy doing that. You've gained 2.1 kilos in 6 months and you've lost 17 kilos of fat in the same time. So your body fat reads here on the 2nd of the 1st, 24 kilos. On this scan, on the 1st of the 6th, 6 months time, it reads 6.5, which is insanity. Your body fat percentage has gone from 23.3 down to 7.4. So you've built muscle and lost fat at the same time while increasing calories. Yes, it's possible. I cop shit all the time. You can't do it.
Mate.
Doesn't work. Can't do that. What are these guys running? They must be on TRT, Ozempic.
My intake has constantly gone up since I started.
Been
on a constant calorie build. After the first 6 weeks, I think we started building.
Which is incredible. So you built your metabolism in the process as well, which is why we dub it a rebuild. You were just saying before the camera was shooting that seeing the results on paper helped you put more skin in the game and stick to the program. And
absolutely. Honestly, when I got the first scan, I looked at it, I saw 23% body fat, and after looking at the before photos, I had to take myself to Senya. I thought, 23% isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But then I looked at the picture, I went, it's fucking bad. To see the paper say under 10%, that was just a goal that was never really in mind until I saw it.
Which is incredible. And that's the goal that we start with every client is towards 10. I call it towards 10. And it's amazing how when you start, you've got no belief, but then as you start to go, the belief builds because the results prove it. We say this all the time inside of our system. All we really need the client to do, come in, be coachable and trust the system and they get the result. You're the 17th guy we've filmed with in 18 months. You know, it's hard to get guys behind camera. There's plenty more that have done it, but actually getting them behind camera is a different story. So yeah, congratulations, man. Great job.
Thanks.